welcome to another episode of the Gen GTM show. Today on the set, I have a very important guest. Actually, I should say it's my friend, Faraz Khan, whom I know for many, many years, both when I was inside AWS and also outside AWS. So, first of all, let's welcome him. Faraz, welcome to the show.
Okay, thank you, Jen. It's a pleasure to see you. We know we keep talking. Thanks for your India trips. Like we ought to see often, and wish you all the best for whatever you're doing. You're syncing with what the trend wants. So you are on social media. You're doing podcasts. So I'm loving it. So thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
inviting me.
Thank you. Could you take a minute and tell us what do you do at AWS?
Sure. So I lead India and South Asia motion for AWS Marketplace. AWS Marketplace is now a very core function of AWS, where we help our third-party ISVs and resellers and service providers to have a platform to scale globally, to be able to uh, access the AWS network of customers and partner network and scale globally and be able to not limit themselves because they have resource crunch or they're just starting. They don't know a region, they don't know a country. With Marketplace, they can go wherever they want without opening offices, without hiring a lot of people, and making sure that they get their money on time, they connect to the customers on time, and they sell faster and quicker.
That's awesome. So you have a very important role at AWS where partners can reach out to you anything related to marketplace.
uh, I don't know how about my role, but marketplace is really important because this is where we share our success with our partners,
Yeah.
our customers, very in a very transparent way. We make sure that come and co-sell with us, showcase your solution which runs on AWS, leverage our salespeople, leverage our consultants, leverage our marketing and account management BDM teams, and let's go sell and grow together. So
Awesome.
that's what marketplace is.
Awesome. So let's jump in. I have three questions for you.
Sure.
So the first question I have is from where you sit for us, what do you think is the biggest GTM execution gap for ISVs coming into AWS ecosystem?
Okay. So if you see, Jen, like you see every month or every week, new ISVs are coming up. They because of the agentic AI modeling and how things are happening, new ISVs are having some amazing solutions. But the only limitation is how to reach globally. Or even if you're targeting a country or a region, how to leverage partnerships, how to approach those customers, build that trust. Because tomorrow, like for example, I open an organization today. There is exactly a same product or maybe a better product coming tomorrow. So time to market is very important. I want to, so I'll take an example. There is a company called Cursor, which is on AWS Marketplace. They create one update on the product every day. There is a new version coming up.
Wow.
Just imagine how fast companies are evolving. So when you're evolving that fast, you need to reach out fast because the competition is growing. And the thing is that they need something like marketplace. They need some people who can run GTMs for them and take it globally as soon as possible. So time to market, reaching out to the audience is the core, and this is the biggest gap which right now the ISVs are looking at.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think getting their ICP right, especially when they're scaling into US market, it's super important.
Yes.
I think you touched on that. I think you hit that correctly. So thank you for that.
Pleasure.
So moving on to the second question, if you could change like one thing, how ISVs engage with AWS Marketplace in their first 90 days,
Yeah.
so that they can have the maximum impact on revenue and pipeline, what would that be?
Yeah. So the how marketplace works is that I tell all my ISVs is it's not a lead generation engine.
Oh my
There are
God. I
some
think I've heard this like the fifth time
yeah,
today.
yeah. So the thing is that a lot of ISVs have come to me. It's like for us, we listed 6 months back, but we didn't get anything out of that. No, you cannot just list and sit and wait for the leads to come in. We are not selling for the partner. and we don't expect partner to sell for us, but
Right.
we want to sell together.
Right.
So in first 90 days, the moment you list, first of all, define which industry it's important. The second thing is, when you have those leads and opportunities, utilize your APN. Please make sure those APN is utilized. You put your opportunities in. We assign the right account managers for it. You don't need to run around who's the account manager. We tell you who's the account manager through the system. Connect with them, plan out, map those accounts, and fasten your sales cycle. The result is not only short term where you end up selling. When you know people within AWS, you're knocking those doors, you're bringing those opportunities in. They will proactively take you to their other accounts. When you've created a success in one, they would try to replicate that success, and that message gonna go up and up, and you would be able to grow. Like you have seen,
Kind of you activate the flywheel
in
there.
your
Yeah,
experiences
absolutely,
that
absolutely.
you're based in the US, you want to target India, day one you can. You're sitting in India, you want to target US, Honolulu, Australia, do that
Absolutely.
on day one
Yeah,
itself.
and each of those account managers that you mentioned,
Yeah.
they also have a big book of business.
Yes.
So as you mentioned, if they see a success in one account, then the AM is going to bring you into 10 different accounts that he's already working
Yes.
on, right? So that's very
And
important.
that's the reason we compensate our account managers for what an ISV sells. So there are so if somebody sells $100 in somebody's account, we make sure that we from our pocket pay those account managers, not charging that ISV, so that there is a mutual interest to earn. It's a win-win situation.
It's very important.
And
Yeah.
that's the core, where we don't want people to work for free. We want a mutual winning and mutual interest in those deals.
Awesome. That's so good. My final question for you is how are you measuring true marketplace success internally within AWS for a partner?
Yes. So with every organization, the first point of success is the TCV, the revenue you are doing. So the revenue is very important. How much dollars you're bringing to marketplace. Second important thing is that doesn't mean only big revenue companies get those that noticed. How many transactions you're doing on marketplace. So I'll give you an example. Cloud Annex.
Yeah.
They are one of the organizations. They don't do big deals, but they do like 200 transactions in a year. And that's where they get all the respect and attention, because maybe the deal sizes are at an average, but the transaction is well. So you can engage by two ways how you do it, but TCV size, and also the important thing is how much you are leveraging AWS programs, how you are APN certified, how much AWS like for example now, in order to get benefits of AWS programs, you need to have that deployed on AWS badge.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that means more engaged, more consumption. So that's where it's important
Absolutely.
that how well you're integrated with AWS and aligning with those security policies, FTRs, and everything.
That's
So
wonderful.
that's what it is more.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Faraz,
It's
for
a
your
pleasure,
time
Jen.
on the show.
Yeah.
It was very, very insightful, and I'm sure the audience will find it very beneficial as you're navigating through their cloud journey with AWS and AWS Marketplace. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Stay tuned
Best
for
of
another
luck.
episode. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. Take
Good
it.
luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Take care.
See you.
Bye-bye.